So this is the Roer Institute of Technology. We had a request from someone here. It's a famous university and research institute. Much of this country's brightest technicians studied here. And lots of them get scooped up by the record company right after graduation. They've offered George some pretty sweet deals to encourage him to apply after he graduates too. Jellicoe's old bikers are recently being researched here too. I think George has mentioned that before. Sounds like they've got all kinds of cool stuff in development here. What are we waiting for? Let's go in. Suppose it doesn't hurt to have a look. We're already inside, huh? Okay, now that we're in here, stop taking Square. Square is not your friend. Square is the enemy. That's the wrong item too. Come on, go. Below. Aha! My only reasoning behind this one was it looks like a university and they're normally made out of like concrete. So you can't really use your phone. That's about it. Yikes, this thing is pretty bad here. Perhaps it's because the researchers used overwhelming ways in their experiments. It's hard to say for sure. Right, so we got one bad here. We got one bad downstairs. So we need one more. And there's the church and something I want to show you, which is further up. Can I go down from it here? No, just a second. I'll take that car's go. Can't go that way. How do I get over there? Ah, you go around, which really shouldn't surprise people. Okay, I know this is not likely, but maybe in here. Maybe. Okay, square. Force a habit in that needle shop. At this point, right, so we got. What we got? Come on. That's right. Really should have expected that, considering the place. It was a possibility, because it's a reasonably tall building. There's lots of floors, lots of interference. Yeah, it was all complete hogwash and nonsense stuff, so didn't really make any difference. Now, the church. Think old buildings, lots of glass, light bulbs. Not much else I can use to explain it. That's my logic, so let's see, is it gonna... Maybe the cathedral's so sturdy orbital waves can't even get through. Possibly, there's not a tent here either. Ta-da! Right, that's 3 of them down. Now I actually want to show you a place while we're over here. You see, actually we've got 3 of... Well, we've pretty much used it in every house we could find. Especially because he told us to try it indoors. Can't go that way. They're gonna be mad when you go that way. Maybe down here.
Looks like a dead end. This was some kind of maintenance room, I think.
Alrighty. At this point, we're just investigating everywhere to see. Right, come on. We got 1. Level 1. That's weird. You would figure a weak signal would have brought them outdoors. Yeah, I guess something must be obstructing the orbital waves. Anyway, I'm glad you found this area. It seems like it would have been easy to miss. I'm at this point trying to find every single one. Okay, so I got that one. So what about in here? I really am just trying every little thing and seeing what happens. Throwing rocks to the wall, something will stick. That's status again. I'm either hitting square or I'm going to the status menu. I'm not doing too good. We got 2. Not bad, but not great. Okay, we shouldn't be interrupting them. Although if I remember right, if you talk to certain NPCs, they give you recipes so you can cook. You know, for those of you that actually want to cook, you can get that. How do I do this again? There we go. Crow, I'm gonna make you... bugger it.
Alright, let's get started. Made by yours truly.
Okay, what is Crow good at? Making juice? Nope. Nope. Make fish? Well, doesn't that surprise me? That's it. You know what? We have books on monthly munchies. We will use them to actually learn something. Where is it? That stuff? Yeah. Scrolling, using the manly munchies. If I've used the book already, don't give me the option. Right, tea. Right, we can now make tea. What else can we make? I know pizza's one of these. What about tart? It's having a bit of tart. It's very tart. What about... I know we had a pizza and we got something else. Here those. porridge, pizza, and a coffee. If we can't even make a good coffee, we're all doomed. Because I can't, so I'm kind of hoping he can. Coffee's hard. I'm gonna stick with tea. Just put fucking pour water in the bag. It's not hard. But I do bet the porridge book, can't I? Then all the way down here. Not enough beef and awesome. Okay, let's try pizza. Within the book is the recipe we've never seen before. We learned pizza. Okay, and last but not least, so we know how to make manly munchies pizza. Now if we can make manly munchies coffee. Right, now can we cook any of this? No. Cook. There you go. Milk porridge. Nope. Pizza? A cook can make a pizza. Grand. Where's coffee? Coffee. Where'd it go? I did do it there. It's roasted coffee. Reed, you can't make a coffee either, huh? Back it. Crow! Make the coffee.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, this actually looks good.
Why is he surprised? This may be cooking.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Teriyaki chicken pizza. You can make that? I want a teriyaki chicken pizza now. Anyone know where I can order one? Seriously, someone tell me. I will find a way. What's a teriyaki chicken? I heard something funny. Not just the music. No, wait a minute. The real question is it wrong I've forgotten how many of those I've already got? Now anyway, this is the place I wanted to show you, by the way. Is it F bar or Bar F, something like that? I forgot the name, the title popped up and I walked past it. Well, it's a rare treat to see you, Alyssa. How long you been back? Not too long, actually. I'm only here as part of my studies at the academy. It's good to see you again, though. It looks like it's been treating you well. So tell me, which of these eligible bachelors is your boyfriend? What are you talking about? I don't have a boyfriend! Oh, really? I get the impression from looking at you, you've been getting pretty close to somebody lately. You can't tell that just kind of thing just by looking at someone. I think Alyssa has all kinds of friends here. Don't you mind if I check this real quickly? Okay. Right. This is the other place that I thought would have a low signal. Because technically you're underground. Like you go in and you go downstairs. So this area is level 1, huh? Perhaps it's because of the way it's built. The actual bar area is pretty far into the building. Very possibly. There's also a radio playing here, which might interfere with things too. Alright, we found 5 different areas now. Not bad considering we were told you could stop at 3. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I can't. What? Yeah, I can't imagine we'll find any more though. Maybe we should go back and report all these. Yeah, I'm with Alyssa. There's no one else here that I recognise, right? Nah. See what I mean? That's the bar though. Music's nice too. Now the real question is, was he upstairs or downstairs? Because I've forgotten. I'm gonna say...
Wow, you can get a great view of the Reinford building from here.
And a really sore neck.
Way ahead of you there, feet. It's like... Is it meant to sound like a cement mixer when you move your head? Man was not meant to sit at an angle for a long period of time. But I'm not the brightest after all, so... Finish your investigation, I take it? Yeah, we did. We'd like to give... I see. So all in all, you found 5 different ideas with the signal strength of what? Looks like they all have low signals for different reasons too. This data will be invaluable in furthering our research. You've done excellent work today. I really owe you. Nah, not at all. All we really did was walk around town, really. But we're glad to have been of service. By the way, I couldn't help wondering when we were off on our little jaunt. If we're in an area with signal strength of 1, does that flat out mean we won't be able to make a call on our rockets? Nah, you should still be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is, this has to do with the rollout of the orbital net, doesn't it? Got it in one. I should have guessed you'd figured it out. For the less technically inclined, what does that mean? Well, I can't pretend to be an expert on it myself, but what we've done today has taught you that orbital waves can be unstable by virtue of being wireless, correct? Plus, the amount of data you can transfer wirelessly is less than you can transfer through a wired connection to begin with. As long as you're transferring voice data through orbital waves, low signal strength isn't that huge a problem. But if you're transferring more complex data like the text or picture files on the orbital computer of the Academy, the low signal strength would pose a problem, correct? So in other words, you're trying to increase the amount of information you can transfer wirelessly. But that orbital net thing, or whatever the hell you called it. Exactly. The orbital net has only just started to gain traction here at Borneo. But the Epstein Foundation in particular is making a lot of progress with the research in the field. There's even a project underway to connect Liman State and Crossbill State with a wireless network. So we can't exactly sit on our hands here. And that's where this data you've gathered comes in. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Would be honest if you did. Anyway, I think I've kept you long enough. Here's your reward for a job well done. Well then, good luck with whatever you've got left. I really appreciate what you've done for me today. It was our pleasure, really. Keep up the good work. Still love that the quest names are basically puns. Like when it was the lights, it was many hands make lights work, and it was because they're lights. And this one is, can you hear me now? Because it's a bit of phone. That's just sneaky. Okay, now I have to ask. The RMP has been sitting there for a while. Hello, everyone. Are you students from Thor's Military Academy? We've been informed that you're here for a field study, but try to be careful not to poke what you poke your nose into. Trust me, you don't want to stumble into one of Roer's many military facilities containing confidential information. You know, this chick was right. I'll leave it to it. And where was my last mission? Or quest, rather? I'm not surprised this isn't molding me more, or again, since we ran up that thing. Dude, you're deliberate to spite her too. But no. Anyway, our last and probably not least mission. Huh? Just by those uniforms, you're all students, right? They look kind of familiar too. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Are you the ratto who was sent in a request for us? Ah, so you're the students from Thor's. Yeah, of course, I'm curious. No wonder your uniform looks so familiar. That's the academy George goes to. We have to be a bit uneasy about leaving this to you. But you look pretty strong, so hopefully it'll work out. Figures George would have connections here. Still gonna go out on a limb and guess that if you're worrying about how well we'd clean up in a fight, must be a dangerous job then. Kinda, yeah. Let me explain what I'd like you to do. You've heard of Professor Schmidt, right? The name does sound familiar, right? Professor G. Schmidt, I believe. He was one of the leading disciples of Professor Epstein, the father of the orbital revolution. He's a really famous scholar in his own right, and he's followed in Epstein's footprints. His work helped popularize orbits. Indeed, he's generally spoken of as something of a living legend. Professor Epstein also had two other famous students, Professor Russell and Professor Hamilton. Their names tend to crop up together quite often in orbital sciences. Yeah, I doubt there's a researcher out there who isn't familiar with those three and their work. Besides that, though, if I'm remembering right, Professor Schmidt also serves as president of the Roer Institute of Technology. Ah, you don't say. I wasn't aware of what he was doing these days. Yeah, he's continuing his research at the Institute. He can be pretty difficult to deal with at the best of times, though, so he doesn't really do public appearances these days. He's usually pretty well informed, though. Is he an acquaintance of yours, Alyssa? Not as such, but he's apparently an old friend of my grandfather's. It's because of the orbital technology the professor brought back to the Empire that the Riford Company grew up so large. At least that's what I've been told. So that's how the Empire's largest company hit the big time, huh? So you're Chairman Irina's daughter, huh? Tech was running the Riford blood. You might not know, but the professor's been involved in the development of the Arcus units and orbital staffs as well. Whoa, seriously? I did have the feeling that might be the case. The tech used in Arcus units seems more advanced than anything I've seen in the standard issue battle ornaments made by the Foundation. And it says that the only person who could make something like that would be the professor then. Sounds more like a wizard by the minute. The reason I started this little history lesson is because the request itself comes from Professor Smith. I work as one of his assistants, so I put in the request on his behalf. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking your ear off, so let's move on to explaining what it is I'd like you to do. By all means. Okay then, I want you to enter the Sashin iron mine, and bring me back a small quantity of a minor metal called selenium. What's a minor metal? It's a category of rare metals often used in technological development, but I've never heard of lithium. I'm not surprised, it's not especially well known even for a minor metal. However, it's got some exciting potential applications in a new airship engine that's currently in development. That'd be quite a mechanical coup. Anyways, we think of the Courageous. Oh, it's actually related to that. As just have it. In addition to the Viper Company, both the Foundation and ZCF were involved in the development of the Courageous. Our university is participating too, which has gained us access to all sorts of new technology as a result. Right now we're working day and night to see if we can push what's possible with an airship engine. Okay, so now we know why you guys want the lithium. But, wait, why you guys want the lithium for? But why us? Well, extremely small quantities of lithium have been extracted from one of the mine's tunnels. But a few years ago, dangerous monsters started taking up residence right in that very tunnel. In the end, it had to be sealed off before we could obtain a large enough sample to run tests on. Huh, that story sounds familiar, now that I think about it. And if the ore doesn't have any proven applications, it won't be easy to get permission to access that tunnel. And that's where we stand at present. If the professor were to petition the army, there's a possibility they'd go and secure the necessary sample. But like I said earlier, he's not the best man to deal with. He doesn't want to talk to anyone, for instance, not even the army. Sounds like a royal pain in the ass to me. I can't say I'm not concerned about these purported monsters in the mine. But if we can make a contribution to the advancement of science, we might even see the lithium pop up in the textbook someday. Yeah, I think we should have him out. I do know the chief miner, so if we explain that we want to head into that tunnel, I'm sure he'll let us in. Oh really? That'd be a huge help. Still, it's an older tunnel and I doubt it's been retrofitted to the most modern safety standards. Make sure you're really careful when you go in there. Of course, precaution is the best kind of caution. To get to the mine, we need to leave town through the eastern exit at the lower level and take the mountain path north. Okay? So you need what's called a minor metal in order to do something or other. As you know, in order to make an issue. Oh god. Anyway, so you need some minor metal in order to make an airship engine. Interesting. Kind of curious though, because we weren't allowed to look at the edges in the Courageous.
Plain old stairs just wouldn't cut it for the famed industrial metropolis, huh?
Yeah, for better or worse, this is a town full of tech.
Well, they really took the elevator because it was right there. So hey, bing bong, let's... Whoa, this mountain path looks kinda dangerous. Well, at least it's maintained. Good grief, nobody said anything about having to climb a mountain today. I'm already feeling busted. There's a freight line that goes right to the mine, right? Why can't we just use that? Oh, come on. We're students, not train-hopping vagabonds. Just think of this as another part of our training. Jeez, lighten up a little, you guys. It looks like there's some wildfire on this path. There's some wildlife on this path that might prove dangerous, so let's be careful as we go. Gotta love how crows when you're like, nope, I'm done, not happening. I don't want to have to climb a mountain. I mean, he's got a point, it is an actual fucking mountain. And that's a crab! I thought that was an item I could kill. It was a spider crab thing. Gave me the fright of my life. How do I get over there? There's a chest up there. So let's go around here. That's running away. What about this praying mantis looking thing? Running away. Now the irony is, when I did this the first time, I do actually remember this part. I do remember this particular area rather.
A
Dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Alright, run at me!
This one's nasty. Watch out.
I remembered that getting to the chest that I just mentioned is really hard because of these assholes! A cunning, ferocious bird that hunts on the mountain path. Reaches his prey before carrying it back to his nest. That's nest, by the way, not nest. God damn it! Right, what's my classes again? I do the left one. None of these are particularly weak to it, so
My turn.
can't call you up nothing. Oh, you do A class for shooting it. Good. It didn't quite work though.
My turn.
Okay, Fee, you gotta do something that's gonna hit more than one of them, right? Yep, that's nice.
Target locked.
Try and get rid of as many of them as possible
Oh, no,
in
you
one
don't.
go. Next for you. Okay, let's have Ellie. No, Ellie can actually attack the dog.
Chiming darkness! Nocturne bell!
Here we go.
Alright. Who can I kill and why? Most of them, to be honest. Alright, I'll do with the owl. Why is it a dance? It's
Leave it to
literally
me.
a dancing. It's called a dancing owl and it's a dancing owl. It's not speaking at that. So. Okay. I want to kill the
Freeze. Get it?
It worked.
Okay.
This is on crow. Right, Fee. Actually, no. The frozen for what? One turn? Yeah, one turn. That was.
Got it.
If it's in Nightmare, we can probably kill it. And we just did. By dancing out, it's resumed. That one's not moving, and it's frozen for longer than one turn, so it's good.
My
So
turn.
it's just these pair. So goodbye. Ah, shit! Whenever the enemy doesn't get hit, it's
Here we go.
bad. Sorry. Right, that's what it is. These two idiots are lined up.
I'll
Okay.
handle it.
Then have you do
Target locked.
Right!
Okay, good. Close another one.
All right.
Alrighty, get the.
Eat lead!
Go get him.
I'll take you up!
Here we go.
I gotta admit, I do love that when you freeze the sprite stops mid animation.
Broken.
That's really smart.
Okay.
It's so close to death, it can probably
turn.
taste it. Feel his breath.
Go
on
get
your
him.
back.
I'll take you up!
Breath, not breath. Death is not
Okay.
breath. Don't get me out of that shit, but it definitely she does
My
don't.
turn!
Go.
Now what we can do is use it to build our CP, so thank you
My
enemy for being
turn.
stupid enough to pick a fight with me.
Go.
But you can
Okay.
do it, doesn't
Got it.
kill you.
Got it.
Die, dickhead. Oh.
That one all right.
See, you make a great team.
Four turns, like 5 turns of defense and the arch defense up. And 5 turns of it up. Then there was a by 50% when your health was 20. Nice. Well, I'm actually coming from KO. Holy shit! Get up.
Success.
And you're now 60. Did not think it was gonna run at me. Although, is that the only one right here?
Wow, you can see all of Roer spread out from here.
You can, though the view isn't as nice as it'd be from the front. Ah, it's a treasure chest!
All that work for a petrify. Back we go. Right, massive looking mother. God! Right. So that's that chest over. Let's get the other two. Now, if the dancing owl shit is there, it's really hard to avoid that thing. Look at it. Look how it walks.
That's by treasure.
So swinging and swanging as it's going around, and it's really not good. Bob, do it, bro. Okay, training. Taking this. Taking this. Go Go away. Go away. We had to dodge that thing. His hitbox was changed with his... I was thinking swing it. Which also isn't a word, by the way. I made that up. Yeah, maybe a word. I was arguing with someone the other day and I mentioned how I'm the tutee. Therefore, the person teaching is the tutor. And they're like, that's not a word. And I googled it. It's a word. I won an argument. I won a lot of arguments, but that was rather amusing. It's much along the lines of how I got an argument about what the proper way to make tea is. Because they were going to be, you put the milk in first. I was like, that is abomination and not how you make a cup of tea. So Google is our friend on that one too. Google got my back. I mean, it's true, you put the milk in last, idiots. Right for top. Google me. Anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what happened. Now, she mentioned looking at Roer from dead on, and I can't see much.
A train track. That's the freight line that runs into the mine.
This is the one that Crow wanted to hop on. Especially if we go straight in the mine, he's right.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Could have just hopped on it, it would have been so much faster than climbing on the fucking stairs. Although it's not exactly got stairs, but you know what I mean. And of course, if we did take the train, we missed all the chests, so... Easy come, easy go? I don't know. You're gonna have to make your own peace with that sort of thing. Stupid dancing motherfucker. That's right, go away. That's me.
Oh, I'm gonna need a rest before we even get there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this path to be so steep.
Man, you city slickers need to toughen up. Left, right, left, right.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Roer just likes to screw around, doesn't he? He was the one who was complaining he didn't want to climb all the fucking stairs. And now he's the one who's like, get your asses moving! You know you can do better! Are you really a man? Bad idea. Bloody hypocrite! I don't want to go, but I don't want you not to go, so... Somebody has to... Isengard Range? What? I've heard the name Isengard Range before somewhere, and I don't remember where. Let's release the Isengard Range. I can't think of any reason for us to go any further, so let's stay focused on Philson. Alright, guess it's not important. Maybe because it pops up on the map. You know, it does like the whole Indiana Jones style movement thing. And it shows you the map if you're moving over there. That might be it. Right, is that asshole gonna come
Dangerous
towards me
foe.
or not?
Stay on guard.
Run away, it is! It is, it's picking a fight, it's fucking following me. Go away. You're the only enemy that's chasing.
This looks tough. Careful!
Fuck!
Go!
Bad! Rock, I will kick your ass in a minute.
My turn.
Bird.
My turn!
Elliot, kick his ass. Somebody has to freeze it and then we can just destroy
My
it
turn.
all spread. That works.
Go get him! Let's do this!
Okay!
Leave it to me!
Eat land!
Okay.
My turn! Another chance!
Broken. My turn.
Pick a fight with me. Stop physical.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Where the hell is it picking a fight with me anyway? I'm 65. You're 56. Wrong way up. Don't fight me. I know, actually I shouldn't be complaining. We spent like how many parts? Like what we on episode 80s something? Complaining that nobody ever wanted an actual fight, and now that they do, I'm trying not to get them to. So, hypocrisy, yep.
This is a pretty nice view.
Oh, actually, I didn't even know about this place.
So bad that like, oh, the view's amazing. Shink. What? Sorry, I'm busy chasing people with a sword. Yes, it is a pretty view, right, as I was saying.